kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
Number 18, that's it. Hey, south. 11. Hey, uno more.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Marks. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Stroud. That one out wide for Marks.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Panther 50.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders 1st down.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Panther 11, 70 Rangers.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
14 yards.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
18 Cardinals, go!
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Commanders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
21. Texans nothing. Jude McAtempney set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
19 Texas. How? What's right? Buggy. 18. What's up?
To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. Some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it! 19, alert! Ready!
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Commanders are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Jude McAtempney set to kick off. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
11. Here we go. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Let the high.
First down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get this one complete to the rookie from Wisconsin. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An inside give to Marks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Why Tony? Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud to throw. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
June McAtamney sets the kickoff.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
19 Texas. Buggy. 18.
On first down, it's Stroud. This one caught by Waller. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey, south. All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Left check, Panther.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
What a luxury, Mike. Grant, I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand him the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
That is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
18, what's that? 19 Texans. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
South.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
118. Look the hot. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 20-yard line.
Hey, uno Mars.
Throwing is Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Tony. Oh, hey.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Checking it down, this one is caught. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
19 Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Forced to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
At the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Marks. going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, uno.
Stroud. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's going to be third down.
Hey, uno Mars. All right. At 18. What's that? 19 taxi. Buggy.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will get just a bit closer.
Commanders 35, Texans 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 19. Tiger. Now go.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
40-yard line.
19. Tiger.
A give from McCaffrey running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 41, here's second down and 9. Daniels now going to look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one intercepted. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
All right.
He'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Again at 12 yards.
Look the hot.
And the Texans first
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
17-yard line.
All right.
RPO. That one is complete. And the Texans are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Marks will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a touchdown.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Daniels to throw on second down. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Commanders first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Washington.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Aziz Al-Shire on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Hot 70, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Pick up on the play. And it's
79
third
Broncos.
down.
60 by 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play there for Washington. 52 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receiver.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Swap. Swap. Another swap.
Stroud to throw here on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Leo Chenal getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 Texans. Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's
From the gun, here's Stroud, escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
18, 5 in. 19, 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. His pass up. It's Pivotal close. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Commander stretch things out even further.
Texans 17. Jude McIntyre set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Hey, south.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
5 yards on the play. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Why,
line.
Tony. Buggy.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Here we go, shot. 70, ready.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Dragon 60.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll go. Here's Canton, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Moving left, he's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Odafe Owe. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. This one complete to Higgins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Hey, uno more.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Look the hot.
To throw, it's Stroud. That is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try to punch it in with once. No place to run there. The Joe on the D to stop him at the 2.
Gain of only a yard.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls. Get it together.
All right.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Room to run past the 15. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To the 45. And he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up here, first and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. Again, he finds an opening. And he's got another. McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Jude McAtempney set the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here, 11. 19 Texans.
Stroud. Moving to his right. That one out wide for Marks. And he won't get away. Good overfield tackle there to get him down behind the line. On second down, a run with Marks. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Robbie. Hey, South. How is it?
To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's to the 15. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He'll get this out wide, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Ready, set. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
On the get up, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Let's go. Panther 11. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
First down, Washington.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. Ready.
On first down, Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
30-yard line.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Trap goal 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Cougar 19.
Daniels going to throw again. Has caught. That's Wade. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
This drive is going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Got it. Ready?
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air again is Daniels. Rolling right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic